Hello everybody, welcome back. Today's Monday. As such, and I'm checking before I make any declarations. Today is Monday, after the release of Civilization 6, and I could not resist the opportunity to pick up this game and try it out. I played a little bit over the weekend, and by a little bit, I mean a very little bit, so today's video is actually going to be mostly first impressions. So I hope you guys enjoy this. We're not going to get very far. Random leader, Prince, quick. There is a new speed which is online, which is kind of cool. We may have to try that out. Me and Demo may have to try that out. So just starting up a simple, good old-fashioned continents game. I am not an expert by any sense of the imagination. You know what's really exciting? The narrator. Those of you Game of Thrones fans will love the narrator.
Your greatest quest from this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. Your Majesty the Queen Victoria of England.
Anyway, I don't know if that actually changed anything, but I don't know if volume's okay. I think volume sounds okay. Oh god, it's freaking out. It's not responding. So you're just gonna have to listen to the whole. They are, so it looks like we're gonna get Victoria from England. I'm not, okay, let me finish my intro. I'm not an expert at Civ. I've played it for fun, I played it a little bit, and I'm not great at it. But I enjoy it, and the little bit I played at this game I enjoyed. It's frozen at the moment. It's quite a bit more difficult than previous version, than Civ 5. The AI is quite a bit more difficult than the previous version of Civ 5. The first thing is that the AIs, at least the AI in the game I was in, is significantly more aggressive than they were in Civ 5, attacking you, before you even got out of before you even got out of medieval, they were already planning to attack you. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that things that you thought were there aren't there anymore. So, for instance, cities can't. The main thing I noticed, the biggest one I noticed, is that cities can't attack anything until you've built walls. Building walls actually takes a little bit while. Sorry, my game has crashed. I don't know. It just says not responding. All right, hold on. Technical difficulties. I'm going to close and I'm going to attempt to close. Alright, just going to close and restart. Not a good sign here, Sev. Oh, that's gonna be loud. Turning that off until it's over. Did it change my audio? No, it didn't. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, single player, create a game. Let's not go random leader, let's go ahead and do Victoria since that's what it was going to give us. Prince, we want it quick. Start game, let's see if it crashes again.
The first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far.
Alright, now this is a bit different too. Oh, it's crashing again. It's saying not responding.
On towards the stars. Your Majesty the Queen Victoria of England.
I don't know what it doesn't like. Does it not like OBS?
Your borders and across the face of the globe. Worry not over
Okay, Pax Britannica. If we can get this to work, Pax Britannica.
Redcoats and overwhelming navy will surely carry the day. With your calm and steady touch, you can bring all lands
Alright, let's
under England's
close things that might crash it then.
Establishing a true Pax Britannica.
What is the world is crashing is doing this? Well, this is not a good sign. Not a good start. It's not responding again. I did not test this with OBS. Before I began. Wait to respond? I don't know. I don't know what it doesn't like. Not seeing anything. Okay, let's try this one more time. Alright, I'm gonna mute it again. Let's close some other program. I'm only gonna mute it because it's really loud. It's loading. Move it to the other screen. Yeah, that's really loud. It's like the logos completely ignore your sound settings. Okay, single player. Create game. Not random. Victoria. Quick.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water to the great beasts of the Stone Age.
Alright, let's not click anything until he's done talking.
First upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest.
It has crashed again.
From this early cradle of
What is going
on towards the stars. Your Majesty the Queen Victoria of England, extend your reach beyond your borders and across the face of the globe. Worry not over the possibility of defeat, for your loyal redcoats and overwhelming navy will surely carry the day. With your calm and steady touch, you can bring all lands under England's sway, establishing a true Pax Britannica.
I can't click on anything. Help! I need help. This is disappointing. It gets here and then just does nothing. Okay, hold on. We'll be right back. Alright. I think Victoria is broken. Let's try this one more time. Random leader prints, quick. Let's see what it gives us. Alright. It's the same intro. Alright, we'll have a Rome. Maybe it's just Victoria. It's crashing my game. Apparently it's just Victoria. Alright. Okay, let's try this again. So we're going to be Rome. All cities start with an additional city center building, which we'll talk about. Start with a monument building. Oh, and you guys didn't get to hear him talk about any of that because I had it muted. Okay, but we're back. Stop my own playback. Okay, all roads lead to Rome. All cities you found or conquer start with a trading post. Oh, that's nice. Oh, and roads. We'll talk about new roads. At least what I know about, what little I know. Legion, unique land unit. Okay, that is an awful starting location. First of all, I can pin things. Let's show yield because I'm not good at this game. I really want to move him right here, but then I lose my river, don't I? Let's. Okay, I moved on. I moved quick movement and quick attack, so things are gonna move a lot faster. Yeah, we need to move one. And then auto intern is on, so I don't have to click auto intern. So let's settle our city. You can see now that this weirds me out. This stuff is down here, and things you need to know is all down here, and the map's over here, which is like, for some reason, whatever it is, the exact opposite of Civ 5. Don't ask me why. Alright, found city. Move our settler. Choose a production. Okay, so you start with a city center, which does nothing early game. You can see you have your purchase and your gold purchase and faith purchase now split up, which is kind of handy. I still feel like the advisor, instead of being like economic advisor or this advisor or that advisor, is just an advisor. Now I have advisor set to new to Civ 6 and not new to Civ. But let's go ahead and do a, oh man, I could do a slinger instead and get almost the exact same benefit as adding a scout. I actually think I'm gonna do that first and then choose research. So let's open the tech tree. Now the hardest part about the tech tree, honestly, legitimately, the most difficult part of that tech tree is recognizing that the markers for where the eras begin are actually hiding behind it. I played this game, when I played the game the first time, it wasn't until I got to the medieval era that I realized that to get into the medieval era, there was the cross. There was the path cross. It didn't occur to me that they were, split by a way divide. No, none of that occurred to me. The tech tree is relatively the same. Again, unlocking certain techs lets you do certain things. The one that's more important now is civics. Civics is very different. So let's look around at our thing. Irrigation, we have a wheat. Okay, let's do... I kind of want to be able to unlock a granary. And you don't really have to upgrade wheat to get some bonus, so that's handy. Right? Oh, that's because you need irrigation. Irrigation pottery to boost farmer resource. So you can see too they've added in essentially these boosts. So you can boost things. You can get to certain tech faster if you've done certain things. So for instance, if I create a farm, if I put a farm on that wheat farm, then I can boost irrigation faster. No, clouds have gone away.
Can be of great benefit. Our people await your decree.
All right, we've gotten civics. Our first civic is Code of Laws now.
Separated from law and justice.
When you unlock new civic, it's important to know. When you unlock new civic laws, you can actually make changes for free. Otherwise, it costs you 50 gold to make a change to these. And basically, these are civic now is instead of having boosts all the time, you actually have to choose. You have to be selective about your boosts, and then they governments actually are as you go along. So we're in chiefdom, so we only get to do basically a red and a military policy and economic policy. But later you can actually have multiple military. So like if you're trying to fend off somebody, or if you're doing a major attack, you could have 2 military boosts, or you could have lots of economic boosts. So, and you can change between these. So civics have completely changed. They're completely different than they were before. I think in a better way. I like this way a lot better. I'm gonna get +5 for barbarians and +1. I'm gonna go early faith. So plus faith in the capital. Let's move him around. Oh, and then we have to unlock our next civic. And then there's a civics tree similar to the research tree. So you can see, you can get to classical era, medieval era, so on and so forth. And these also have boosts as well. And you can see it tells you what card bonuses you can get. So we're actually going to go trader first, I think, because of we already get a boost in trade anyway. So let's do that. Now, one of the things, we're on a continents map. So one of the things is you can boost it if you discover another continent. As you can see, this is all the same continent, Atlantis. If we get to another continent, we will get a boost. Okay, my slinger is up. Oh, we've met somebody. Okay, so we have France. No, lift until you have had our delicacies, so they can send things. After meeting us, you see the need ways to communicate. So now writing has been boosted because we discovered another civilization. That's kind of cool, actually. Our slinger has finished, so we're gonna send him out, and we're gonna go ahead and produce a builder because we can't really do anything else. So builders are different now. They don't just last forever. You get to improve 3 tiles, and then they go away. And so it's very different.
And then left it, as if there would be.
So pottery is done. Alright, so we really want irrigation, I think, because to get the wine or mining. What do you use? Silk? Oh, we really want irrigation. So let's go. Let's go ahead and just go straight for it, and we'll get the boost. We could go riding and wait for the boost. Let's go riding and then we'll wait for the boost. Orders. He needs orders. Can't do open borders yet. I have auto unit cycle on too, so it'll automatically go to people. Alright. Again, you can only move one across water. I thought I had auto unit cycle, but it didn't auto unit cycle right there. Let's do some exploring. Let's go north. Say relatively nearby.
Lives by exchanging.
Oh. So again, see, you can do a free policy. So if I wanted naval units, I could boost that. Or if I wanted gold from trade, I could do that, but I don't have any trade stuff yet. Now I can have a trade route. No, there are no clouds anymore. Instead, you get this cool map. There is a... It's weird, though. There's a map and a fog of war. So, like, you can see it's kind of grayed out here. It's hard to see because of the desert. But it's kind of grayed out here where it should be green. That means that's fog of war. That's still kind of a fog of war, which means I can't see in there. But I have at least explored that area of the map. If that makes sense at all.
As it turns out, Mount Kilimanjaro is not Wi-Fi enabled, so I had to spend 2 weeks in Tanzania talking to the people.
That's funny. Alright, so astrology is boosted, but we don't have... We're not on the sea anyway. Alright, 2 seconds. Victoria, sorry about the interruption at the beginning too, by the way. Victoria was crashing my game and I have no idea why. Alright, we need a new civic. I'm gonna do early empire to get us early, push an early settler. Barbarians somewhere. Am I supposed to see them? I don't see them. Wherever they are, I'm not seeing them. There they are. I've sent you a delegation. Your delegation is most welcome. The delegations are a new thing too, so let's... You can send a delegation with the gift of gold. And essentially, your delegation... I forgot about delegations. Your delegation, essentially, it's kind of like an early spy. They kind of give you news and that sort of thing. Alright, what did we get? We got a builder. We're going to go ahead and get... here we are. City Center. So, the City Center is, again, your main thing. Now, the thing about Civ 6 is that they have districts. And in the districts is where you put certain buildings. And so you'll build districts right here. Well, the city center has sort of base things. So you have to keep track of a couple things. Okay. One, you have to keep track of housing. If you don't have enough housing, your city can't grow. So right now our city can grow to a max of 6. You also have to keep track of amenities. As you grow, you're going to lose... you're going to need to keep amenities, which keep people happy. Because if people aren't happy, they're not as good. Now you can manage citizens just like normal, the good old-fashioned way. You can manage citizens, you can buy tiles, you can look at the big city details, right? So you can micro the hell out of this game. And then the advisor is here. So to gain amenities, we would improve a luxury resource. It's basically happiness. Amenities are the new happiness. But instead of being up here at the top, your happiness is now city-based, individual city-based. And then you could see the districts. Let's also show off a couple things. She is unhappy, so unfriendly. which is a bit annoying. I don't know why she's unfriendly. Agendas. Black Queen. Gain as many spies and as much diplomatic access as possible. Ah. And there's a hidden agenda. He sent them a delegation. So there's essentially a new... Oh, wow, that's a heck of a thing. Alright, so let's do production. Let's go ahead and get a granary, because we'll need the food. Let's go ahead and attack. Those guys are going to get... We have fast attack on now. If you actually keep slow attack on, the graphics are just phenomenal. I have to add that in. I have to tell you guys about that part. Alright, builder. Builder. We're going to need irrigation, but we don't have it yet. So let's go ahead and build a... You can harvest, which is not what you want to do. Or you can build a farm, and it is instant. Instead of taking a few...
Gained advanced knowledge in
Okay. Instead of taking... Oh my gosh. Go away. Alright. Instead of taking a few turns to build that farm, it does it instantly. And as far as I know, it does that on all the upgrades. He needs to back out because he's going to get killed. Now, we need irrigation. That's going to take 5 turns. So we're actually going to go back home. And then he's going to sit around. Unit available for promotion. Barbarians approach. Barbarian camp. The villagers shared a hidden secret. Oh no, that was a village. That's cool. I didn't know that was a thing. That's cool. Or was that a barbarian camp? I just didn't realize it. Unit is available for promotion. Now, when promotions happen, you get health instant. So that you don't have to choose instant health anymore. So they have these like promotion trees. So we're gonna add volley. And so you can see they get instant health. Do nothing. Is that as a barbarian scar? That's annoying. He's chasing down my... Do nothing. Probably not the best play. Oh god. Did I lose my slinger already? I thought I would. Dang. Unit was killed. Not until I get irrigation done. That's annoying. Let's also bring the warrior back home. Oh, choose production. Okay, so we've now built a city center. So there are other districts, and the next one is the camp. The next one that's usually available to you is the campus. We're actually not going to do that because we're going to try to... we're going to go in and get our trade going. So we're going to do a trader first.
The man who has grit enough to bring about...
Alright, now we have irrigation. Bring him here. Plantation, as you can see, it's instant. And he will have one more build. And then let's get... let's go ahead and get mining going. It could have jumped right away. Now, one other cool thing you can do is that you can actually escort them. You can create this cool escort, and it...
Our capital flourishes. But I think it is time that we begin establishing...
Look back over the past.
Yeah, working on that.
It's changing.
Okay, so we got 50%. So we're going to add 50% production towards building a settler. So that way we can build a settler really fast. Yes. So you want to change, you want to adapt your policies relatively quickly. Very. Well, 6, 7, 6. From a single player standpoint, 6, I would say. On a scale of 1 to 10. Okay, I want these two. I just wanted early empire because we can expand faster. Now look, you can now create these escorts so that they don't move. You don't move one further than you can move the other. Oh, and we got our early faith too. So again, we were boosting faith there in an attempt to get an early pantheon. And now we've done that, so we've stopped boosting. We're not gonna boost faith anymore. Oh yeah, from a look, it's a 10. From a research is still relatively the same. The research tree is still relative. This tech tree is still relative. Civics is completely different, and government is completely different. Religion is still pretty much the same, relatively the same. And then great people I haven't played long enough to really comprehend. Great people are different, and I haven't really played long enough to comprehend how they work properly. Alright, so let's see here. I think we want to get... I think we're going to have to move into that desert, so I think I'm going to get desert folklore. Okay, so now we can build a holy site as well. Maybe not. Okay, I guess we can only build a campus. But we're gonna build another city first, and then he's gonna... Alright, we're gonna send this warrior up here. Select a trade route. We're gonna send him to Paris.
In addition to bringing riches to our...
Alright, cool. Look at all this desert over here.
Find yourself in a hole. Quit digging.
Okay, let's do that first. Choose research. Alright, I can now get currency at 9 instead of 19 because of the trade route. Oh my god, it's going so fast.
And gives us many useful objects.
You can see we're already on turn 24, but we haven't gotten to explore a whole lot. Also, you'll notice the AI. Let me talk about one other thing. What did we unlock? Towards builders, that's handy. What are we currently, I don't want to change because I'm pushing. You'll also notice the auto expand of your city will automatically expand out towards, you see how it's already reaching for both these wheat. It's going to head to that, soak that wheat and this wine. I think that's quite a bit newer. Let's go ahead and do that. Promotion available. He'll get new health on the new promotion. It's expensive. I wouldn't. I would wait. Honestly, I'd wait to see if it bombs. Because if it bombs, if it's not as popular, it got a lot of good reviews, but I haven't heard much about popularity. So if it's not as popular, it'll probably go on sale a lot sooner. Like kind of like Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront. Not Battlefront. Star Wars Battle. Not Battlefield, but Star Wars Battlefront. Also, wait till more of your friends have it so you can play it. I think it'll be a lot of fun multiplayer. And it looks like the multiplayer game's a lot faster than it used to be. To boost, build any district, clear barbarian outpost. Go ahead and do that because we're going to clear Barb Camp in a second. Oh, look, see, we have a delegate, right? So we have a delegate in France. Learn that France is worshipping a pantheon of gods, focus on the goddess of unbelief. That's kind of how they spread news. If you don't have the delegate there, you actually don't get that news. Let's promote him. Let's do that, and then obviously he gets healed. He'll get instant healed. I can't move onto the hill, so let's move to him. Okay. We went desert folklore. So you can see good places to expand. Red is not good. Not a good plan. Obviously, or you can't go there. Barbarian Spearman. Okay, so we have a problem. How much money do I have? Can I buy a warrior? I can. Let's create. Now they won't move because of that. So with my settler, can I click on my settler? No. Okay. I really need to build this campus. Now here's the weird thing. This is the weird thing. You get adjacent +1 science. Campus is where you do science. From a single player game, I think the gameplay is fantastic as a single player game. It'd be great to put it right there, wouldn't it? It would just be amazing to put it right there. So we're going to put our campus district, which is where we get science, right there. Skip his turn because we're going to escort him. And there's a camp down there too. Bard camp up here, there's a bard camp down there. Attack. That's what barbarians boosted. That's okay. You actually, the first 20 minutes was my game crashing. Trying to load Victoria. Victoria kept crashing my game, which was weird. We're gonna get across the river, which takes a turn. I mean, France isn't gonna like this. Okay, so we need to change. No, we still want +5. While fighting barbarians, but I don't need the 50%. Let's do the gold. Now let's get more faith, because we're not, until we can build a holy site, we're not going to really get much from faith. So let's get the extra faith to get the extra. Stream delay is a lot less. I have it set to have a very short stream delay so they can interact with chat. That one was intentional. Alright. I really want to get to political philosophy so that we can choose that. So let's go ahead and get state workforce. And since we're building a district. We built a district that should be boosted now. You guys keep moving together. Moving along hills isn't helpful. I'm probably going to put him on this coast right here, or that coast right there. So that way it's on desert. Need him to clear this barb camp. Barb scouts are crazy. We even entered the classical area. Oh, because we got currency. Cool. Okay, so currency is now complete. Choose research. Okay. We fast-tracked to currency, so now we actually have to back up a little bit. We need animal husbandry. Okay, so one thing that you don't do anymore, you don't build roads anymore. Oh, good. Add. We should totally get a multiplayer game available if we can, at any point that we can. You don't build roads anymore. Roads are built through trade routes. So you see this road? Roads are now built through trade routes and are upgraded Oh, I never noticed that. There's a little tiny, you can barely even see. I don't even know if it shows up on the screen. There's a very tiny little XP bar down with the upgrades. The unit needs orders. I think we're going to this coast. I think I'm gonna put him right there. Alright, let's capture this barb cam. Let's use a warrior to clear a barb cam. Barbs are crazy. Okay, who am I looking at? That warrior. Let's come back home. I really want to put him right there. If I do that, I'll get both of those, right? And look at all that crab. Okay, so we've boosted state workforce. That man, the fact that these guys don't. Okay, I think we're gonna found it right there. Huzzah! Okay. Now, put this warrior to work. Production. Okay, so we've built a campus. So you build a library inside the campus. You can build another district. Yeah, you don't have to make roads anymore. I've been playing random, so I really don't know. Oh, nice. I can't. Apparently, I'm like chief of. Hold on. Let me build the next thing. We're going money. We're going hardcore money. All right. So if we put it here, we'll get +3, and we don't really get anything out of this tile anyway. So let's put it right there. I'm Trajan, and all roads lead to Rome. All cities start with an additional city center building. Monument early on, which is nice. All cities you found or conquer start with a trading post. If in the trade route range of your capital, they also start with a road to it. Your trade routes earn +1. Conquer, start with a trading post. So this city has a trading post, so it gets a free monument, and it'll get a trading post when we get to trading posts, I guess. I don't know, I'm probably doing this wrong, but how do we work? Okay, we really need the extra housing, and we need it here, especially because we're in the desert. So let's do that, and it won't really take 43 turns. It might take 32 turns.
It is equally important to have a happy and
Okay, let's change our policies. Some barbarian raid. Funny. I want to stay +5 against barbarians, but I think I want to get rid of. What do we need here? I think I want to do +1 production in all cities. I'm getting the faith, but it's not gonna be that helpful. So I think I'm gonna switch. It's gonna be a while still till I get the great prophet. Okay, we really need archery. No. I'm sorry. We need sailing. And then we really need political philosophy. Because political philosophy will... And the reason we need political philosophy is because then we can unlock these 3, which gets us more power-ups faster. The order. Where's this barb camp? Did she clear it already?
My liege, we are beginning to attract the attention of the great people.
Oh, cool.
The more specialized districts we construct, the more we will...
So we get great people. I still don't quite comprehend the new great people. Instead of like doing specific things every single time, like, oh, this guy creates a writing, this guy creates art, this guy boosts this or that. they do something different every time. And you can see what they do, and there's only so many, and you have to claim them before other people do. So great people are, great people have changed dramatically. I haven't figured out exactly what, what their true purpose is.
Vessels large may venture more.
Oh good, we got sailing. We want shipbuilding. Really want shipbuilding. Well, let's get astrology. Do I heal? How do I heal? I can fortify till healed. How much XP does he? Let's just do that. Oh, there's that scout again. Again, having a delegate there is like having a spy early on. No, because we're moving that way. The whole hill movement thing drives me crazy.
Astrology. I'm a Sagittarius.
Okay, we need. Also, we can do some upgrades here. So I can buy something. I can buy the rest of this. Can he... How do we grab the... Okay, let's get the builder. Okay. No, neither of those are worth it. So let's do... We need walls. You can't attack anybody until you get walls. Which is totally different than the other game. Than Civ 5. She wants open borders, and they're gonna give me a bunch of free stuff for it. Hell yeah. You can have open borders. Bye. You have all the open borders you want. You're gonna give me a bunch of free stuff for it. Okay. Can I send him out here? Oh, I can. Oh, good, because we'll get crab from this. Choose production. Okay, we've now got both the campus and the commercial hub. We need to actually put buildings in there, but we could sneak the hanging gardens in. Or a trader. There's no one else to trade to, so let's do a sneak a hanging garden. Now, wonders you have to build on plots, so it's very important to recognize like what's around you. Okay, move him here, build that. Huzzah! That poor scout. Unmet player has been defeated. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. This game is crazy.
Each of us is carving a stone.
Okay, we just had a bunch of things happen. We'll do that in a second, but let's talk about this game. Let's talk about this game. Let's talk about why this game is different. An unmet player has been defeated. It's turn 44. It's turn freaking 44. And the AI already beat somebody. Now, luckily, France isn't very mean to me right now, but this happened to me. I almost became that person. In my practice game. An unmet player. Let's talk about that. An unmet player has been defeated. That's insane. All right, so well, look at our policies that we have available to us. So we're going to get, in all of these, you get a wild card. So you can kind of choose any of these things. You could do a great general, or you could do these charismatic leaders, which are helpful if you've found city-states. We haven't found any city-states. Yeah, the AI is super aggressive. So we could boost things, but I don't think that's worth it to us. I think really we want to stay oligarchy. So we can keep those. We can grab and we haven't met any city states. So city states now have envoys, which give you certain boosts with the city state. So we haven't met any city states, so this will be nice because the first will act as 2. And then we get a wild card. It doesn't make sense to do Great General because we don't really need the Great General at the moment. So I kind of want to I kind of want to boost my faith again and get back to that. Oh, no. Let's do wonder production. And because we're doing the Hanging Gardens. Okay, we can get walls now. Boosted. Let's do that. Celestial navigation and then civics. Mysticism will only take us 2, which will do fairly quick. So let's do this. We need to buy wall. Can't apparently. Let's take him out of thing.
Our city-state neighbors have made a request of us. If we can impress...
Oh, we found them. Sort of appeared on their own. What do they want? Close that now. What do they want us to do? Recruit a scout? He wants me to what? Recruit a great scientist. Did he say?
I like to say I practice.
My liege, we have an envoy at our disposal. We can use the envoy to gain favor with the city-state.
So envoys, here's a little bit about envoys. They go to city-states. And they basically are your way to gain. So he's the only city-state we know. So he's getting both. He's getting 2 of our envoys. Now we have a 3rd available to us, so might as well, because we'll get this bonus. Makes sense. Oh, now we found things too. Neither of these are important. Let's do this, because then we can get... Okay, let's send him to... Paris was good for us. Oh man, we could send him to our own city, but Zanzibar is better. Unit needs orders. I don't know where that scout went, so... Send him over here. See, look, they're aggressive against me. They're being aggressive against me, too. Like, they're already coming in. Zanzibars are... but we have open borders, so it would cost her a lot. It would be incredibly expensive for her to attack me. What can we buy here that will help? Nothing really. What can I buy here? I kind of want another. I could boost another settler in. I kind of want a slinger. Okay. First thing we're gonna do is build ancient walls. so that we can attack these barbs that are coming nearby.
And all the ascent to the highest stories.
Oh, good.
Stairs.
We got hanging
At
gardens.
their side are water engines. By means of
Now I don't know what happens if someone else completes this before you do. I haven't experienced that yet.
employed in raising water from the And all I ask is a tall ship and
We're on quick, by the way. Just wanted you to know. Am I not pledged to protect it? Is that not a thing anymore? Alright, choose research. Let's go ahead and get archery. Although archery's not as important as it used to be. You're getting walls also. Aren't the animations crazy? Actually, all the animation is really good, even down to like the combat animations, but I turned combat animations off because they really slow down the game. What? What? Holy crap. France did that. French just did that. Let's send our armies back home. And I can't get him back in the capital, can I? Crap. And again, I can't buy the walls. Crap. I'm in trouble. Let's buy... warrior. This is why you build walls. This is why you freaking build walls. I can't believe they're doing this to me. They're all warriors. Who's the lowest? And he's gonna pillage stuff. Oh my god. Oh my god, I died. Oh my god.
forces of evil become
Lost my
confused
capital.
while the arrow is on it.
Rumor has it France conquered Rome. France has conquered Rome. There's no rumor. We're gonna get it back. Jesus Christ. Okay, you need orders. Prince. This is on Prince. Which is like the default. Demo and I said this the other day, that this is like the default setting. The default level. Another unmet player has been defeated. And if I were completely brand new to Civ, I'd have quit. If I were completely brand new to Civ, I'd have quit. I'm not brand new to Civ. Jesus.
People who cannot find time for recreation.
I may be able to... Alright, let's... Still annoyed by this. Build a warrior. Buy... Archer. We're getting this back. We're getting back our home. Oh, there's actually already a ton of mods. Alright, we're getting our city back. Okay, we lost him. We're getting this back. We're not taking this line down. I don't want to pillage it either because... I don't want to pillage stuff because... Get another warrior. Can scale cliff walls, that's cool. Can't stack things, so...
Bronze is the mirror
Use production. It mostly annoys me because now I've got to slow down what I was working on. Oh, snap. They're coming for me. I'm not getting it back. Battering ram. Not a good plan. I'm not gonna win this. This is bad. Okay. Well, for one, let's kill a scout, get the XP. You move him closer. Attack. Chariot. Upgrade. Jesus. Jesus. Promotion. Archer's doing work. No. They were my friends. We had a declaration of friendship. What sucks is I can't do anything until I get my capital back. If I pillage road, does that get me anything? Alright, warrior. I don't think I can recover from this. I need to build an encampment. Oh god. Crazy enough, they haven't been taking out my archers properly. Take them out. Promote them. Stuff's gonna be beast mode by the time I'm done. Oh yeah, by the way, you can move across things now. You move across people, so you can't like block your own troops in. I can stack those? No, I can't stack those. That's wrong in so many ways.
Sometimes the wheel to defense is superior to offense.
Okay, first of all, we have to change government to autocracy. Okay, we need... We need this. I don't really need the wonders anymore. So I really want this. And then Caravanasseries, I think. Yes. Okay. Research. Civics. Let's look at the civics tree. Alright, let's get military training. Have an encampment in 11. How's the battering ram work then? Fill it to that road. I don't know how the battering ram works. I don't fully comprehend how the battering ram works. Did my battering ram just die? Was like that. And turn-based stuff in completely the wrong way for me to be interested. Really, subs? I think you'd enjoy it. I think you just have to look at it a little bit. Exercise zone of control. Yeah. I don't know what that means, but... Plunder the trade route. It just annoys me because now I'm left with this stupid desert city. Alright, let's send envoy. Oh no. Let me do this. It's always doing that a turn late. Annoys me. Can I shoot him? Can, and that killed him. Yeah, keep doing that. You know. Need to capture their builder. Huzzah! Ugh.
If it's natural to kill, how come men have to go into training to learn how?
No. Okay, who wants raid? Turn raid on. Yes. And we're gonna go about upgrade. Trauma and poetry. Use production. Gosh, finally. Build me a barracks, please. I have an envoy.
No hour of life is wasted that is spent in the saddle.
To send my envoy. Choose research. Okay. Where are we? Okay. No. I don't know why he didn't plunder my trade route though. Haha. Take that. Man, what's amazing is I am not bleeding gold from my face. Alright, we're gonna need some good boosts. Okay, now we can do that. See, the encampment allows us to buy 2 things at once, which is cool. Shoot his spearmen. Oh yeah, I get to shoot them twice. Because I'm an archer. Because I've got super archer. What's crazy is either he's out of range or we're just gonna keep doing this piece by piece. Choose production. Okay. we are gonna need a harbor.
All the world's a stage.
Okay. Shoot him. He's still there. All right. Kind of want naval tradition. Start building up a navy next. Unit has moved. Then attack. He's gonna die. My warrior's gonna die. All right, pillage. Can the chariot not attack the city? He has a promotion available. You built the mine. What can you build anything on that? We're getting my city back. Archer shot by archer shot. Slowly. Slowly indeed. Can you not build anything there? Alright, we got it back. Let's repair some stuff. Alright, build that mine. Alright. Make peace. I want 10 gold per turn. And a luxury resource. Alright, repair. You have to repair things. It doesn't cost a ton. You do have to do it. "13 turns to complete." Jesus. Okay, government. Let's change our government. Unlock this to change. We're in anarchy. Unit needs orders. You have to be kind of wonky in anarchy. And I can't go around. I can't go making changes. Put my government into anarchy. That's not good. Do nothing. Do nothing. God. I'm basically being outpaced now. Oh my god. I'm dead. We're doomed. Do nothing. Do nothing. Yeah. You're not welcome again. I'm not letting you in. You're not gonna just come on in here and... Okay. Now... +2 influence points. Okay, let's kill off that and let's get... Great profit. And we need faith. And then... defense. Oh goodness. Alright, we survived. Units need orders. Fortify. Fortify. You're roaming around looking at stuff. We're gonna need a settler. Fortify. We're gonna need a settler. Need a settler. What does she want me to buy? We need trader. Choose production. Needs a lighthouse. Alright, settler. Going up here. Go to... Don't need the money, so let's send them... Send envoy to Zanzibar. You're the only people we know. Unit needs order. Alright, we survived, kids. That's gonna be it for stream today. We survived. We're trying to rebuild, recover and rebuild, but that's gonna be it for today. So let me do a save. Save game. Saved. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Facepalm. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.